empty goal, sends it in. That was a no-look. Was that a no-look?
Skillet instead gets tangled with the defenders, so Big Bot, a little bit of a flourish maybe to untangle. Let's see if they can get the goal, but instead it's Ant Gas, maybe making sure that it's guaranteed an 8-point lead.
We're gonna chain through a bunch of players, and nice grab by Essen. Shot clock, Norris hits those.
It will bounce off that wall. High voltage, he can capitalize off the clear. Taking too much time, opting this flat back. So Goran Jr. finding that cross. So Law setting it right down to post. And Phoenix right in the bubble. Gonna go for another cross. The Fire Ninja to finish that off.
There's two on the board there from Shot clock, Norris as Essen goes crazy. Deep across here to Caption going up there to Mamba taking the shot, big save there by Kong, but doesn't get it out. This one's still loose. Now Zach with it. Zach, he's gonna get his pocket picked there by Jay Walker, and he gets that one cleared out through that near side tube all the way down. That's gonna be Gabe picking it up, empty goal. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I told you we would return, and return we have for a fantastic, well, a really exciting, fantastic matchup here. Illuminati versus Joker, the Joker, the one and only. Before we get to that, I'm on SirDimwi, joined once again by Wazdaaa. I know I'm excited for this one, and ready for some big stees. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's always an event to have a Joker game on. Well, they usually are on stream. It's my first time getting to have a front row seat at one of these events, so I'm pretty excited to, you know, look into how they play and look for some finer detail. I'm sure we all have our predictions in chat. I mean, let's talk about Joker first. Let's get it out of the way. You guys know Joker. Joker is currently undefeated in the VRML thus far. There are only 3 teams in the league to get more than 10 points on them in a single series. I mean, they're monsters. What can you do about them besides score a little bit? So I'm sure you guys know all about them. Illuminati, on the other hand, they're a bit less fortunate in this league. I believe they only have 1 win so far. So they are definitely a hard underdog in the series, but it will be an entertaining one nonetheless.
And notable, in place of Wit, it looks like we're going to have Rosie Hope in tonight here for Illuminati. So Illuminati is going to have Rosie Hope, Kyo Young, Speedy V, and Burbs, the one and only. And over there on Joker, we will see their proper lineup: Game, Jaywalker, Orion, and of course their captain, Kong, King Kong, as he has earned the name. But what's going on, chat? I see a lot of people popping in. Sneaky Evil, Dash as well. What's going on, guys? Proton in the chat. Rara, Rox Titan, of course. Roteton in his native tongue there. Tifu, Neptune. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. Fontac was in there. Second Cats still here. What's going on, everybody? This is going to be a fun one. Of course, not the only one we're going to be doing on this block. We're also going to be going into, you know what? I had it pulled up a little bit ago and I dropped it. Here we go. Spartan versus High Voltage, and then Spartan versus Rusty robots. Both of those going to be some fantastic matchups. All contenders for the Challenger Cup, which is coming up in just a few weeks. And on top of that, what was recently announced as a result of the dropout of Redshift from Master Tier, there will be the top 5 instead of the usual top 4. We'll see the top 5 going into that first Challenger Cup.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see more competition happen. Well, before we talk about that kind of competition, I do have one to show you guys. I'll be taking a bit of a seat here as, well, take it away.
And here we go. We are going to start this one between Duty and Joker. Duty, America's team, of course. Joker, though, quickly getting that one in right off the joust. 5 seconds it took game to send that one in off of Ryan. And so they're going to take that early lead here. Joker taking it 3 points. And so now you're going to have Duty here with this joust advantage. Coming out in the P joust position there. Going to be handled here by QL. QL. Quick pass over there to Speedy. Jaywalker was right there. He was already there. That's going to turn over Ryan with it. Reliable Ryan sending this one across. Going to hit game. As Jaywalker to the right. Going to hit Jaywalker. And he's going to plant it into that right side quarter. And just like that, they're up by 5. Joker just absolutely coming out swinging here in this one, taking that 5-point lead thus far. Chat, don't do that. Don't do that, Sneaky. Cut it out. Not funny. So it's going to be, whoop. I do not have QL Young sending that one across there to Rosie. Rosie going back to QL. Nice little give and go there to get away from that defender. Speedy gets that one through there to Burbs. Burbs sending that one across. Hits Rosie. Rosie lock shot. Oh, that I feel that in my bones. Oh, it's gonna take me a while to get over that one. This one's sent all the way down into the Duty zone there. Long shot from Jaywalker. He's gonna hit that one. They're up by 8. Oh man, what an opportunity! That was so close. That would have been such a highlight. That one hurts. All right. So it's going to be Duty once again here with this joust advantage. Almost 2 minutes off the clock. Currently down by 8. QL with it now. QL gets stunned out there by Ryan. Sending this one down. Going to bounce up. Kong picking it up. Kong. Looking to send this one away. Actually going to slow this down. Pull Speedy out. Going to send that one up there to Jaywalker. Jaywalker. Sending this one all the way in. Going to hit their game. Game now as Ryan by the goal. Actually going to send it down there to Kong. Kong, he's going to plant it there for the 2. And they have a 10-point lead here. Not even 2.5 minutes in. But still plenty of time here for Duty. 7.5 minutes. And they just need to get past this this defensive rollout here from Joker. Having a bit of trouble with it as Rosie almost stunned out there by Ryan. Does get that pass off though there to Burbs. Burbs gonna send that one across. It's QL. QL's gonna back this one up now. Speedy sending that one in, hits Burbs. Burbs go to QL, bringing it in, and there it is. That's gonna be their first goal in round 1. 2 points here to Duty. Taking them about, as the clock disappears on us, about 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes to get that first goal in. And so maybe some momentum there that they can build off of as Joker's going to get this joust advantage. Setting up here. Off of Kong on the ring. Game's going to pick this one up. Quickly go down. His up. Sends it over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker under assault by Speedy. Gets a shield off up to Ryan. Ryan sending that one in, looking for Kong. Kong's not able to handle it. Careens around the bubble. Ryan picks it up, plants it for the 2, and they're back up by 10, 15 seconds later. So yeah, just like that, Joker has another 2 on the board. And it will be Duty here now with this joust advantage. Ooh, camera doing some funny stuff there. QL quickly sending that one over to Speedy. Speedy was quickly under assault, sends that one in, and it immediately turns over. Kong now with it. Kong sending that one through, hits Ryan. Ryan looking to set up Jaywalker, does, and Jaywalker plants it as Kong gets the stun on Rosie. And they are now up by 13 as we just passed the 4-minute mark here in this first round. So Duty here with the shouts advantage. QL Young with it once again. QL walking a bit, and then just chuck it through mid. Couple of leeches there, but not enough to get through. Game's gonna pick this one up. Joker back in possession. Game sending that one through that right too. Brian picking it up. Brian moving through, sends that one across, hits Kong. Kong sending that one up. Going to Game. Game down to Kong. Kong trying to backhand that one in, but hits the underside of the goal post. Game picks it up. Juking around. Oh, he's too good. All the jukes, all the shots, all the things. Game. Game needs nerfed. As I think we all agree. 16-point lead here to Joker. QL Young with it now. QL stunned out. Almost intercepted there by Game. Gonna be picked up by Speedy. Speedy sending that one far side, hitting Rosie. Rosie sending it back to Burbs. Burbs back to Rosie, bringing it in. And she is gonna walk it, set it, and get the points. So you got 4 on the board now. That beautiful setup there from Illuma Duty. As they say, easy. That was a really smooth play though. Game with it. Narrowly avoiding that attacking chain there. Burbs and Speedy coming with just full on aggression. I don't think I've ever seen a double chain play that aggressively. Ever. They are making adjustments on the fly here. Is Illuma Duty. They don't like what has happened thus far in this game, and they are doing everything they can to avoid that mercy situation, as it is going to turn over Game with it now. Sending it through, but the adjustment's doing a little bit of damage as, a couple of missed shots here. QL's going to send that one away. Will it be enough to stave off the mercy? And then if they can, opportunity here, sending it in. They pick that one up. Burbs long shot. He's going to hit it for the 3. They're back within 11. So suddenly looking like a very different game. Maybe these adjustments are exactly what they needed. And if it's not enough for this round with the 3 minutes remaining, maybe something they can build off of and move into push into round 2. As Joker is going to take this joust advantage, handled by Game once again. Game juking the camera, going to send that one over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker sending it across. Errant pass, although Game is there to pick that one up. Game sending it back to Jaywalker. Jaywalker through to Kong. Kong trying to send it back to Jaywalker. Goes a little bit wide, but Ryan there to pick it up, sends it back to Game. Game, we're gonna follow. You know what? We're gonna see what Game sees. Sending it in, and he sees Kong put that one in off of his pass. Good for the 2. They're back up by 13 here in this first round. As Illuma Duty is gonna come back out with his joust advantage. And hydrate. I will. We'll go to sideline cam for the hydration. Y'all going with it. You know I was hydrating because you could hear the other reverb from my glass. Ryan sending that one in. Game sending that one in. There's another 3. And they're up once again by 16 here, less than 2 minutes ago. Aurora, has nobody scored more than 10 points against Joker yet? Is that true? Is that true? Big if true. Speedy sends that one through all the way down. Greens around, picked up by Burbs. Not quite, actually. It was shoved away. Rosie picking it up now. Rosie sending it in. Hits Burbs. Burbs gets stunned out. Then Game gets it, sends it away as he gets stunned out. That one's all the way down. I see a 3 stack from both teams there off of the backboard. That one's going to go wide. A shot there from Kong. Burbs sends that one through, and it's going to be right back in the hands of Joker there. Kong with it, sending it back. Tracking it down, Speedy. Gets stopped, Jaywalker. Gets stuffed, Burbs. Sends that one away before he gets stuffed. Ryan with it now. Less than a minute to go. Ryan's hitting it into Kong. Kong hits Game. Game. Stop there. QL with the grab. QL's going to send it away. Round 1 firmly in the hands of Joker here as we await the final score. Jaywalker with it now. Jaywalker sending that one in to Game, near side wall. Game inverted, always. Juking one. Sends in the shot for the 3. They're up by 19 with just about 30 seconds to go. So Joker hunting that, well, I don't know what that was, but nothing you guys saw. You know, Joker hunting that Mercy here, up by 19. The QL with it, sending it. They're just going to chuck that one through mid. It does turn over there. Kong, long shot's going to bounce off the shield all the way back towards mid. 5 seconds here, turning it over. There'll be a race for there on the ceiling. Long shot, not going to be on, and that'll be the round. 26-7 in the hands of Joker. Wazdaaa, what's going on?
I don't know if you need to ask me what's going on. I'm pretty sure everyone is what is Joker. Joker ain't no joke, and I think they're showing us that very much tonight. They avoid Mercy by just about 1 point. So, you know, if I am Illumiduty, there is one thing you can take from this is you avoid getting mercied in round number 1. There's only one team to avoid being mercied at least one round by Joker, and that is 4 Kings. So you can join the ranks of 4 Kings if you avoid getting mercied in round number 2 here. But looking at round number 1, the potential of Illumiduty gaining a round over Joker is looking pretty dire. I mean, you have Game, an absolute monster, dropping 12 points, and everyone is firing off. You have Jaywalker on 8 points. I mean, Joker is playing like Joker, and I don't think we expected much different than this. But good on Illumiduty for being able to hold off Mercy for at least round number 1. If you can do it in round number 2, that'll be a pretty cool accomplishment, and it'll give you an arbitrary statistic. So at least you have that.
You know, we love our arbitrary statistics as, excuse me, should have done that before we started back here. Actually, we're not starting back because I'm bad at my job. The teams are about to start back. The countdown has begun. 3, 2, 1. Teams are away. And did we get there? Did we get there? I don't know. I'm there. You guys can see the camera moving, so you're kind of there. But Ryan now with it, he's going to get stunned. Illumiduty sending this one all the way down into the Joker bubble. They get a stack there. Oh, well, almost there. His Game will actually pick that one up now and send that one out for a Joker. They're picked up by QL. QL sending it right back through all the way down to that the Joker bubble shot there. Speedy just off the post, gets another one just off the post. Looking to track that one down. It's going to be QL. He gets his pocket picked, and that one does get cleared out. But right there in the hands of Rosie on the back line. Excuse me, Rosie with it now. Looking over her options, looking to do something. Sends that one across the QL. They pull the Joker defense playing very aggressive right now. What a read by Kong. But the send out doesn't get away. Burbs tracks it down. Burbs sending it to nobody in particular. Jaywalker does pick it up. But once again, Rosie on the back line. Getting a hand on it. Almost a minute off the clock here and no score as Burbs setting up. But was looking to send it there to Speedy, but a good read. I believe that was Kong. Now QL getting it back. He's finally going to get that one in. 5th time is the charm. Illumiduty is going to take a first goal here in round 2. QL getting those 2 points on the backside of the goal. Joker currently scoreless, so not only does Illumiduty get the first goal, but you know, in the first round at this point, Joker was already up by some 7 or 8 points. And actually almost 10, I think maybe it was 7 or 8 at this point, but either way. Ooh, another pickup there. Burbs getting the steal. Burbs sending that one through. Just out of reach of Speedy, bouncing towards the Joker bubble now. Well, the near side wall. Game does pick that one up. Game's going to send that one across. It's Jaywalker. Jaywalker looking to send that one to Kong. No, he's taking a shot. That one's going to go high and wide, bouncing away. Kong with it. He's going to get stunned out there by Burbs. Picked up by Jaywalker. Pulls the ender. Jaywalker sends that one to Kong, who's waiting and ready. Plants at center of the goal there on that slam dunk. They're going to tie it up here. But it did take them half a minute to do so. Half a minute to get that one in. So it's going to be Illumiduty here with the shots advantage. Whatever adjustments they have been making, they have been working. QL sending that one over to Rosie. Rosie immediately under assault, sending that one through. Kong with a good read, a good shield. Did not have the lane. Sets up Jaywalker, who's going to one-time that one in. You know, I'm going to have to give, if he keeps doing this, Jaywalker's going to have to get credit for finally bringing a proper one-timer into Echo Arena. He had that anchored one-timer last week, and we just saw a beautiful 3 of a one-timer there from him as well. So a nice setup there. QL sending that one up there to Speedy. Speedy over to Rosie. Rosie, they get these passes through, but Kong is there to get the grab on that. That one that was off. Jaywalker just going to fling this one towards the bubble. Ryan trying to get there. Does track it down. Speedy's on his heels. Gets a pass off there to Jaywalker. Jaywalker puts on the brakes and gets it in for the 2. Nonetheless, they have taken a 5-point lead. So still a very different round 2, but Joker, after taking that initial 2-point deficit, are now up by 5. QL sending that one over there to Speedy, Ray 2. Immediately turns over. Kong sending it in. I don't know why the camera would not turn around for that. I apologize. We did not get it on in the frame, but Joker did hit that tube shot. They're up by 8. I was gonna see how many times do I cut there? 2? Yeah, 3 cuts before I could get the camera to turn around. I apologize. QL with it. QL sending that one in. It's Rosie. Rosie back to QL. QL up to the tube. Speedy, long shot. Whoo, that may have been in. May. Rosie Hope sends that one over to Speedy. Empty. He has a lane. Taking the shot. It's gonna hit the nest. QL mishandles it. Under assault there by Game. Gets stunned out before he can set the pass off. That was a good chain, defensive chain there, but it's now in the hands of Burbs. So good possession here so far from Illumiduty. Burbs over to QL. QL going up to Speedy. Speedy not able to get the grab on it. Kong's going to pick it up, now sending it out. They're chaining down for it. This one's all the way down. Kong. Steep angle shot. Hits it for the 3. They're up by 11. So a very different start to the round. But now beginning to look a little bit more now Speedy V with it there on the far side. Speedy V over to QL. QL under assault here by Kong. Kong getting stunned out. Burbs with it there. They're going to chain down for this one. A couple of stuns going out. Kong, you are the best cameraman. They're going to send this one in. It's going to be in the hands there of Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope now. Sending that one out. Ooh, what a headbutt there from that chain. And now we're going to leave Kong as this one is quite... Was that not Kong? Who was that? I thought that was Kong. Now we're with Kong. Where are we following? Is that Ryan? Might have been Ryan. Ryan now with it. Ryan sending that one across. Gonna hit Game. Game! Oh, sending it in, but that one's gonna get sent out by the goalie and in the hands of Duty now. You see the chain here, tracking this one down. That one's gonna bounce around into the hands. I believe it was Burbs who sent it down with this chain. Look how quickly they are moving here. Look at this speed. They send it down. Shot there from Kong. He's gonna hit that one for the 3. They're up by 14. Oh my, I wasn't expecting. Okay. All right, we'll see. All right, let's see if we can get another good one. QL sending that one into Speedy. Speedy, whoop. Back to QL. QL sending it in deep. Burbs. Long shot. What a shot. They're back within 11. It's going to be Joker here with this joust advantage. Game handling this one, sending it across there to Jaywalker. Under assault, gets a stun off. Jaywalker sending that one all the way down. Into the hands now of Rosie up in the bubble. Game manning the back line, looking for the clear. Sent out towards mid. Game gets stunned out, but Ryan picks it up. Ryan setting that one up to Kong. Kong setting up Game. Game looking for a crowd. No, he's going to take that shot. Rebound in the hands of Ryan. Ryan juking a bit. Ryan over to Game. Game. Handoff. What is... What's that? Yeah, that one's going to go in, though. The 14-point lead here to Joker. 2 minutes remaining. The eyes of Game. That's going to turn over. Game picks it up. He's going to send this one in. It does just out of reach of the intended target. Actually, Ryan ultimately does pick it up. Ryan, he's going to walk that one, plant it, place it for the 2. They're up by 16. What was it? You gotta wonder what he was waving off there. They're gonna come out. QL Young setting out across set of Rosie. Rosie under assault by Ryan. Little give and go there. Game's gonna pick that one up. Game with it now. Game looking over his pass options. Juking quite a bit there. Does get away from that stack. Setting up Ryan. Ryan's gonna plant it for the 2. They're up by 18. With just 1 minute to go here in this second round. So we'll be Illuminati here with this joust advantage. QL handling it. Stolen by Game. Oh my goodness. So chat made the right call. And that is a Mercy round 2 going to Joker, 26-5. Wazdaaa, I see you in the chat. I'm assuming you're still here. What are you? How are you feeling about that one?
I'm feeling pretty similar to how I was feeling at the end of round 1. It seemed like just a continuation of round number 1 and round number 2. The play styles were pretty much the same. We saw it, you know. Illuminati, they had the fundamentals there. They had some good fundamentals. Their passing was all right. Their decision-making was all right. And they were able to get a few goals in on Joker, which is much better than I could do. So their fundamentals were there. But when it comes to playing against Joker, you're going to get outpaced in pretty much every category when it comes to response time and passing. They completely outpaced them, and they were able to take this game. Unfortunately, Illuminati was not able to avoid the Mercy this game, so they will not join the ranks of 4 Kings. But, you know, you can keep your heads high a little bit. At least you scored a collective of 12 points. And, I mean, on the side of Joker, you have 3 players who collectively have more than 35 points total. I mean, it's absolutely monstrous how well they did today. And congratulations, as it usually is, to Joker.
Yes, big showing there from Joker, kind of what we've come to expect from those guys at this point. But we actually have another one to get to in not too long. We're doing 2 more here on Channel 1. In 15 minutes, we're going to be going over to Spartan versus High Voltage. And then shortly after that one, Spartan versus Rusty Robots. So don't go anywhere. We are going to end, well, the stream's not going to end. We're going to go into some awesome content. Speaking of content, if you have not yet, go over to YouTube, search up Echo Arena Master League. Now, it's the same channel that we release all the game footage on, the game VODs, all these stream VODs that get uploaded on YouTube. The same channel. Our content creation team has been hard at work. We're going to be, I'll be playing a few of their videos for you here in just a moment. But they all get uploaded to YouTube, as well as some others that are not currently on the cast queue. So definitely go check that out. The moment that channel was created, that team was created, they hit the ground running. Nobody had to tell them to do anything. They just started running with it. They were like, we have ideas, we're going to get them done, and they have been getting them done every week. It's absolutely awesome. So absolutely go subscribe to that channel right now if you have not already. Like I said, go to YouTube, search up Echo Arena Master League. You will find the channel that way. So for right now, I've been on SirDimwi. That was Wazdaaa. And we will be back in just about 15 minutes to bring you Spartan versus High Voltage. So don't go anywhere.
I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head.
Beyond empty goal sends it in. That was a no look. Was that a no look?
Glit instead gets tangled with the defenders, so Big Bot, a little bit of a flourish maybe to untangle. Let's see if they can get the goal, but instead it's Ant Gas, maybe making sure that it's guaranteed an 8-point lead.
We're gonna chain through. bunch of players. And nice grab by Essen. Shotbot Norris hits those.
It will bounce off that wall. High voltage, he can capitalize off the clear. Taking too much time, opting to slap his back. So Goran's here finding that cross. So Laws sending it right down to post. And Phoenix right in the bubble. Gonna go for another cross. The Fire Ninja to finish that off.
There's two on the board there from Shotbot Norris as Essen goes crazy. Deep across here to Caption going up there to Mamba taking the shot. Big save there by Kong, but doesn't get it out. This one's still loose. Now Zach with it. Zach, he's going to get his pocket picked there by Jaywalker, and he gets that one cleared out through that near side tube all the way down. That's going to be Gabe picking it up. Empty goal. What a stop by Zach! You monster! Oh, what? That's ridiculous. I'm done. Gets done now, and the other chain picks it up. Some quick back and forth here is Gabe now. Trying to turn that one around. Big shield there. Stuns out too. Gets that one sent into the zone. Up to Kong. Move it in on the near side, on the floor, up in the bubble. Cross pass there to Gabe. Dr. Pocket. Hayes there to raise. That was a really quick chain there from Ethereal, but they weren't able to get the hand on the disc. Of course, that cross pass doesn't quite get to Oculus there. Actually, ultimately does. He's going to end her. Single shot there. And then Oculus there sending that one back to Meatballer on the back line. Meatballer sending this one up to Al. Al sending this one in. Hits Connemara.
My name is V-Love, and I play for Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Palace, and I play in Project Mayhem.
Hi, I'm The Law. I play on Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Banzi. I play for Project Mayhem.
We are excited to change up the game, create some new metas, and to create entertaining matches.
I think our greatest challenge this season is definitely trying to get into that super top tier of the master tier and competing with those guys and at that speed and just that level of experience. How we're going to get to it is the tough part, and just basically put in the work and stay positive and just build team chemistry.
So Joker in Season 1, they didn't go undefeated. Every single game they won, they did it in 2. And the only team to take them to 3 rounds during the season was Kang. And every time Kang took them to 3 rounds, that Kang won.
Kangaroos, they've been there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kangaroos is back. They found it. I don't know where it went, but they found it.
One more championship team to officially
He got it. Strembitsky trying to find that pass, and Kango spread butter cut through.
Rating from NA.
This is Kango's game. This is what they
We
do
have
best.
Kangorillas.
All Kang needs to do is cool that shit. Oh my! Hold on! It's Strembitsky. Was he even looking? Striker, strike that to the bank!
Whenever Kangarillas with this roster is playing Echo Arena, they're going to always be at the top. Mark my words.
Putting that last winning goal, that last touchdown, is the most nerve-wracking thing you can do in your entire esports career.
And not just skill, but planning. These guys play chess. This is not New Grandma's Echo Arena.
The be all and end all, when you are the guy with the disc, you have to make the goal, and knowing that if I let this in, that's it.
I don't feel like it's a job. I don't feel stressed. I'm looking forward to it every single day. I love this.
We are the apocalypse and a pill that keeps us floating as we fly above the stars.
The Eclipse outdated. Joker overrated. Long have we waited. Season 3 Kang activated.
So, generally speaking, mentality going into this final.
Very good, very confident. Well, not even a little tiny bit nervous, so it's great.
What do you have for your opponents?
We're feeling better.
1 minute left, and instead if this turns around into a goal, they're going to be really hurting. At the moment, lining it up, and eyeing the shot. It's mad, coming alive, and Kangarillas, they're looking to force that round 3.
Walking this one in. Shrem with the cut pass and Loveridge slams it in. Off the backboard. Shrem's getting there first. He hits it. We're going again. Green lane. Down. That cross pass does hit Sealable. Sealable has a one-on-one of the goal here. He's going to take the shot. He hits it, and that's going to put Kang up by 3. That's Shrem. It's Shrem. The predatory pop himself. He's going to plant that winner for the 2 and tie it up. I have nothing else to say.
That was raw.
Yo, my name Andrew.
Hi, my name is Andy W, and I play on 4 Kings.
Hi, my name is Chrome, and I play for 4 Kings.
Yo, my name is Cruisin.
We want to grow as a team. We're kind of a new team, and I've never played with Cruisin or Ender before, and I know we have like a new chemistry, and I think it's going to be good, but I kind of want to see that grow.
I honestly think one of our biggest strengths is that we're all like friends, right? So it's like I feel like we can grow over time and become better because we're homies and friends and lovers.
Naturally, we're just better.
They have been looking for this championship, I think you could say years. They have been hunting this down. They've gotten so close how many times? They got knocked out in the semifinals in ESL 3. They got knocked out in the finals. And it's 2 back-to-back best-of-5 series against Illuminati in the preseason. And now they unlock that next level that nobody else has been able to get to yet. And they come out and they dominate the season.
Just got past me, he got it. Turned around as the clock was winding down, he nailed it for 3. And as he released that shot, as it was sailing in, that was kind of when they started. And it took a while, it took a few seasons, it took time. It just that exact right mixture of chemistry, of accuracy, of just devastation on offense, on defense. And that's why, despite anything else, you gotta love stories like that, where they don't start at the top. They didn't. They didn't. But they started with some promise. They built upon that to reach the top of the mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joker has just won the championship.
Team Joker, after years, after seasons, all of this time building up to this moment, they are the champions of VR Master League.
They beat their rivals. The first time they played them in the postseason was yesterday, and then they just beat the rivals in the final series in this best of 5 without resetting the bracket.
Team Joker, after their 2-year rise to prominence, once the Joker and now the King, your Echo Arena champions of North America here in Season 1 of VRML.
Oh my god, that was sick. It's insane. There's 6 smoke, right, already. Back, go, crossover. Sniper shot for 3. Let's get it, boys. We're down, but we're not out. I have so much hype running through my veins right now. You don't even understand. No one's close to us. No one's even close.
I have an idea. I have a plan.
Things about to change its evolution. With the shake the ground, you feel it moving. With the revolution. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head.
Young empty goal sends it in. That was a no look. Was that a no look?
Skillet instead gets tangled with the defenders, so Big Bot, a little bit of a flourish maybe to untangle. Let's see if they can get the goal, but instead it's Ant Gas, maybe making sure that it's guaranteed an 8-point lead.
We're gonna chain through a bunch of players, and nice grab by Essen. Shotgun Norris hits those.
It will bounce off that wall. High voltage. He can capitalize off the clear. Taking too much time. Opting this plastic bag. So Goran Jr. finding that cross. So Law setting it right down to post. And Phoenix right in the bubble. Gonna go for another cross. The Fire Ninja to finish that off.
There's 2 on the board there from Shotgun Norris as Essen goes crazy. Deep across here to Caption going up there to Mamba taking the shot, big save there by Kong, but doesn't get it out. This one's still loose. Now Zach with it. Zach, he's gonna get in his pocket, picked there by Jay Walker, and he gets that one cleared out through that near side tube all the way down. That's gonna be Gabe picking it up, empty goal. What a stop by Zach! You monster! Oh, what? That's ridiculous. I'm done. Gets done now, and the other champ picks it up. So quick back and forth here is Gabe now. Trying to turn that one around. Good shield there. Sun's out too. Gets that one sent into the zone. Up to Kong. Move it in on the near side, on the floor, up in the bubble. Cross pass there to Gabe. Dr. Pocket. Gabe's there to raise. That was a really quick chain there from Ethereal, but they weren't able to get the hand on the disc. Of course, that cross pass doesn't quite get to Oculus there. Actually, ultimately does. He's going to end her. Single shot there. And then the Oculus there sending that one back to Meatballer on the back lane. Meatballer sending this one up to Al. Al sending this one in. Hits Connemara.
My name is B-Love, and I play for Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Palace, and I play on Project Mayhem.
Hi, I'm the Law. I play on Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Banzi. I play for Project Mayhem.
We are excited to change up the game, create some new metas, and to create entertaining matches.
I think our greatest challenge this season is definitely trying to get into that super top tier of the master tier and competing with those guys and at that speed and just that level of experience. How we're going to get to it is the tough part, and just basically put in the work and stay positive and just build team chemistry.
So Joker in Season 1, they didn't go undefeated. Every single game they won, they did it in 2. And the only team to take them to 3 rounds during the season was Kang. And every time Kang took them to 3 rounds, that Kang won.
Kangaroos, they've been there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kangaroos are back. They found it. I don't know where it went, but they found it.
One more championship team to officially
Big guy Strembitsky trying to find that pass, and Kango's bread butter cut through.
Rating from NA.
This is Kango's game. This is what they
We
do
have
best.
Kangorillas.
All Kang needs to do.
And welcome back, everybody, as we have finally found a Chicago server. We are going to get started here any moment. I will get this ping out to the teams, let them know that they can start when they are ready. But we are back with High Voltage versus Spartan. And excuse my loud keyword there. Once again, I am SirDimwi, joined once again by Wazdaaa. And this is a really kind of an important game for both of these teams. Both these teams vying for one of those top 5 spots in Diamond as we go into that first Challenger Cup. And I don't know quite what to expect out of this one. I don't know if you have any predictions, Wazdaaa.
You know, both of these teams are very evenly matched in the league. And Spartan, they do have 2 losses in the league compared to High Voltage's only 1 loss. So I guess statistics-wise, High Voltage, I mean, they're just miles better. But in reality, it's Diamond Division. The competition is tight, and I'm sure we're going to see a nice 3 rounds here. I don't expect anything but a nice 3rd round here today. I think we're going to see some high-level competition, and I'm very excited to see what the Diamond Division, the best of the Diamond Division, has to offer.
Yeah, and what doesn't help is this is one of those, we're kind of getting into that. Is there only this week and next week left of games here in this first cycle, that any loss at this time could be very damaging to either of these teams going into that first Challenger Cup and towards their credibility, or excuse me, their eligibility. But it will be high voltage off of that initial joust here as we start the first round, picking that one up. Goran Jr. sending that one into Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja back to Goran. Goran sending it all the way in, gonna hit Lulz. Lulz sending it near side there to Phoenix. Phoenix trying to go back to the far side, does get it there to Goran. They're going to continue cycle here to start this first round.
Yep, some clean passes coming out from high voltage. However, the disc will get sent on over to their side, and a blue chain. It's going to be quick and quick enough. Grumpiest Broom. He'll find the 3-pointer from the floor, and that'll be a good opening and a good capitalization on the opportunity left up by high voltage. And while Spartan will find themselves up 3-0 before the first round is even over. Joust is high voltage's advantage. Let's see how this goes.
So that one, a quick pass there to Fire Ninja, that right side too. Well, that is going to turn over. Spank gets a hand on it, going to send to Aldwin there on the back line. Aldwin sending that one up to Grumpiest Broom 2. Grumpiest Broom walking this one up, has that chain feigning on him. Excuse me, they were just moving up, but a good pass there to Voodoo, bringing it in. And just like that, Spartan is going to go up by 5 here. Just a minute and a half into this first round.
Yeah, Voodoo with a nice tight angle from the ceiling. He'll slam it on in, and, well, there it is. Yet again, high
chat,
voltage.
I'm gonna have to not to interrupt your chat. I'm gonna have to ask Palador how to disable that sound that I know Wazdaaa did not just hear, but the rest of us did. So that was that front row there doing its thing, and it just surprised me like it did Palador the other week. So anyway, sorry Wazdaaa, go ahead.
Yeah, here we have the disc in the hands of Spartans. Some good time being taken here as Aldwin has the disc. He'll try to pass it on down, but will find the wrong side of that wall, and that will find Goran able to grab that disc off of that mistake, and he'll send it down towards Spartan's side. With the disc is high voltage, but it will get knocked on over towards the left side. A chain will come in and it will slap it on over back. Actually, that's a pass down towards Lulz, just passes back and forth looking for opportunities. And the aggression from Spartans is a bit waning. They're kind of just holding off and waiting for that full commitment to come on in before they go on in. But Grumpiest Broom, he'll get the disc off of that rebound and send it on downfield. It'll make its way past all of the members of high voltage, and a nice chain in from Grumpiest Broom. Well, it'll get a dink onto the rim, and Grumpiest Broom, he'll finish it off, and that will be 7 points up for Spartans. A very good start to this first round.
Yeah, solid goal there from Grumpiest Broom, recovering off the initial shot that dinged out. And yeah, Spartan, a 7-point lead here against this very strong high voltage team, as it will be Phoenix here handling this one off of that. Joust ducking. He was ducking Grumpiest Broom there, sends it over to Goran. Goran is sending this one in. Unfortunately, it's out of reach of Lulz. Going to go to that far side. Excuse me, that's actually the near side wall where Voodoo will pick this one up. Voodoo now with it here as Goran pressures, sends that one up there to Spank. Spank sending that one up to Grumpy. Grumpy now moving through mid under pressure. Does get his pocket picked there by Lulz. Lulz was lining up that lane, but it closed very, very quickly. So they're just going to walk this one up. Now passing it into the bubble. They're going to bounce off of the boot and now into the hands of Aldwin. Aldwin there, he's going to get stunned out before he can send it away. Grumpy Sperm is there to pick it up. And he gets that one cleared as both teams, actually more Spartan chasing after this one.
Yeah, a very fast Spartan chain almost gets there in time, but it's off the mark. Catch by Fire Ninja will save them in the meantime, but he will be stunned out, enabling the disc get picked up by Spartan. Just some passes back and forth and an attempt by High Voltage to get it off their side, but an unlucky bounce will keep it there for a second. However, a breakaway by Goran Jr. will almost find the goal. However, it's just off by a few centimeters. A second attempt by Fire Ninja, but he's stunned out. And Grumpiest Broom too. He'll send it on downfield towards the High Voltage side. Some players launching on in a scramble for the disc will find its way into the hands of Aldo, but it will not find the goal. Fire Ninja yet again sends it on back, and Goran Jr. is there looking for any passes he can find, but no passes made yet. He'll just send it on down into the hands of Goran, and a throw on up will just bounce off the backboard in the wrong direction. Bank will get the rebound, and he'll send it on back down. It's just a back and forth here. No points being found for High Voltage just yet, and Spartans, well, as this timer ticks on down, it just gets better and better for them. We're going to need to see High Voltage step it up in this last half of the first round.
So Goran Jr. with it there was trying to set up one of his teammates, but it gets intercepted there by Voodoo and cleared out. Spartan maybe going to get someone down here. Phoenix actually going to get the hands on it first. Phoenix now going sideways there on that wall to clear it out. Turns over though. Now Grumpy with it. Grumpy has a lane, takes a shot, but Fire Ninja closes that door and picks it up, sends it away. So now all the way back down. Good leech there by Fire Ninja. It's all the way down into that bubble. And slapping it out was Aldwin, comes right back in. Fire Ninja with an opportunity, but Grumpy picking it up, clearing it away before he gets stunned out. This one's back into the High Voltage zone here. Still scoreless is High Voltage. Currently in possession once again. Goran sending this one, was looking for a ceiling shot there, but Grumpy not going to let that happen. Grumpy now sending it back through mid. That High Voltage chain was ready, but they weren't on it. Aldwin picks it up. Aldwin hits it. Throws the hands into the air to let us all know he just don't care. And they now have a 10-point lead as we get a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, now is a better time than never. You do have the opportunity to time out, and High Voltage will take that. You know, just an open net by them and a lacking response will it'll have them be down 10 points right now. We will lose a player in the lobby. I'm not too sure what that is about. Hopefully we'll be able to get them back in very soon, because if we don't, that would kind of suck. Now, looking at this scoreboard real quick, let's point out some star players on the side of Spartan, as they are doing so well right now. Voodoo, Grumpiest Broom 2, and Alduin all firing off. Grumpiest Broom 2 leading his team with 5 points. They're all doing very, very well right now. So, you know, it's going to be a hard one for High Voltage to bring back, but we are only halfway through this round, maybe a bit over that. So they have 10 points to find. It's not impossible, but it still is a very tough task.
Yeah, and I'm seeing I am seeing all the players in the arena. Alduin currently over here. Phoenix over here on the Spartan side. Presumably they're having a discussion about something in particular. We do not know what Phoenix is saying, Fontac, and personally not going to be muting the comms, but it looks like Phoenix has returned to the other side. We have unpaused, so we should get started here once again any moment. As I hit that wrong button, there we go, we got the right button. And both teams are going to set up here for this this joust advantage here. 10 seconds on the clock. We got less than 4 minutes to go here in this first round. Spartan is in the lead by 10. It will be High Voltage with this joust advantage. Countdown has ended. Here we go to restart this first round. Phoenix with it here. Quickly stunned out, but gets it up there to Goran Jr. Goran Jr. sending that one up there to Lulz. Lulz going to send it out across there to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja now trying to send it back to Lulz, but Grumpy is going to get the grab there. Turn it around. Send it up to Spank. Spank long shot. He's going to hit it. 36 meters out. Good for the 3 in from the tube. Spank Ladash puts his team up 13.
36-meter goal. That's monstrous. And that is a nice three-pointer to put yourself 7 points away from a mercy rule. High Voltage, you gotta step it up and step it up quick. The aggression from Spartan on your attacks has been disgusting, and oh my god, they don't even allow them to get an attack going before they even get past the half court. We see a response from Spartan immediately to stop them in their tracks, and Voodoo, he'll put it in, upside down shot off the backboard. That's how it's done, and well, 15 points up, 5 points off of that elusive mercy rule. Let's see if it can be done. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this round. Spartan. Here they go.
So High Voltage with that joust advantage. They got a 3-stack there as they send that one through. The Spank is getting intercepted. Spank sending it. No way. Is that going in? Oh my goodness.
That was so close.
That was very close. I thought for a moment it was certainly on its way in. And now Goran Jr. sending that one up to Lulz. Lulz trying to send that one through. It's going to bounce off the station block in the hands of Phoenix. Phoenix just going to pour that one up. Taking kind of a shot clear. It's going to narrowly miss the goal. Spank gets that one slapped out towards that that right tube from his perspective, but back in the hands of High Voltage. Fire Ninja sending that one in. Hits Goran. Goran ducking, sending in the shot, but Spank with the grab, but right there in the hands of Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja, he takes a shot. Walls gets a grab. He's going to plant it for the 2. They've got their first goal on the board here in round 1, with just under 2 minutes to go here. But maybe something they can build off of moving into that next round.
Well, you're going to need to build very, very quickly. You're going to have to basically become Amish in a matter of seconds because you only have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. The ball makes its way on down. Aldrin passes to Spank and a bounce on down towards the trench will get picked up by Lowell, so he'll be able to send it on downfield up to the upper right side. But the response from Spartan is there almost immediately. A few passes around. They're just gonna bide their time. There's 1 minute and 13 seconds left, and they're not looking to keep a pace that's too high here. They're looking to hold possession of this disc as long as possible and potentially get a few more goals, but it's about over for High Voltage as far as it goes for this first round. Under 1 minute left, and well, it looks like Spartan, they'll be taking the first round of this game, potentially looking for that mercy as they are 4 points off of it.
Long shot there from Grumpiest Room, 24 meters out. Yeah, puts his team up by 16 points. See how much time we have left. I'm not sure. There may be 17 seconds, so yeah, not going to be able to hit that mercy. 27 seconds, so maybe, but not likely. Phoenix ducking one, sending that one out. Well, if this is how this starts, no, it's going to be 20 seconds on the clock, so that will end the round. 21-2 in favor of Spartan here in round 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Spartan, they're looking pretty good. High Voltage, I mean, they're going to need to step it up on pretty much every area. Their pacing is just not, it just can't hold a candle to Spartan at this point. I mean, High Voltage is getting out-aggressed when they're attacking, and they're getting just completely crossed up on their defense. So you're going to need to see that pacing brought up a lot more. But they do have an opportunity. They have an opportunity for it. They have round number 2 coming up in a matter of seconds. And, well, there's no time than now to just mentally reset and go back into it fully clean. And, you're in the same division. Spartan, they're not a legendary team. Both of these teams are still looking to make a name for themselves as far as it goes towards legendary status. So, everyone's scrapping for as much as they can get in High Voltage. They really got to work for this today.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And I do expect High Voltage to come out in the second round swinging. To come out in that form that I've seen them play in. Because it's one thing I haven't seen. Spartan has been making it so difficult here for High Voltage. That High Voltage hasn't been able to set up in their really effective formations as frequently as they typically are able to. They are a team that I can attest to, very skilled, very coordinated, capable of passing around the defense of another team. But this team, Spartan, I swear they're getting better week to week. I mean, seriously. I think this is their first time playing High Voltage, but it's not their first time playing diamond level teams, and it's really impressive what we're seeing out of Spartan in this one so far.
Yeah, you got to be able to hang with the best if you want to be the best, and Spartan, I mean, looking forward to their future, because right now, if they can keep this kind of play up, and I mean, I could see them doing some pretty good things with this roster. High Voltage, I mean, I hate to be the downer, but they have to step it up. I mean, last game they lost 21-2 in their own division. I mean, these teams are tied as far as it comes for game score. I guess Spartan does have one more win than High Voltage, but these teams are in the same divisions. They are competitors, and you know, you want to be a bit more competitive than that in your own division, especially in these do or die weeks. I mean, like you said at the beginning of this cast, we're heading towards the final tail end of this section of the league. So everything is do or die right now. If you're not the best right now, I mean, that's it. That's how far you go.
Yeah, and I'm seeing we did get a timeout here in this intermission, and I'm seeing, yeah, players are dropping out. Looks like we are getting a server change.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so it's going to be a few minutes as we get that set up. In the meantime, chat, how you guys doing? I see Ismead770, whatever this esport is, it is way cool. Keep it up. We definitely appreciate that, man. This is Echo Arena, part of Echo VR. It's an Oculus exclusive, and it is I think one of the fastest growing VR esports there is. I think it's the fastest growing. See B-Love, what's up, man? Jake, what's up? Boston, Mr. Mac, Southern Sniper, Fontac was in there. Smooth Riding is in here. Pyro Gonal still around. Flare as well. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us this evening for this High Voltage versus Spartan competition. As we do wait for that new server. What's up?
I think we got to bring it back. All right, Dimwi. We talked about this earlier in some previous games. I think it's got to be brought up again. What are you guys' thoughts on frozen Pop-Tarts?
Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, like, chat, what are your thoughts, not just frozen Pop-Tarts, what are your thoughts on this game? I saw some of you guys talking in chats. You guys are bringing up the stuns on the side of Spartan.
No, you stop right now. You don't get to bring up frozen Pop-Tarts and then just back out of it.
Man.
That is not how this works. You already got Smooth Ride in the chat saying OMG. Pyro, we're just going to go with Pyro. Cannot believe this is coming up again.
I mean, I can kind of believe it. I know me. What flavor? I'm a bit boring. Fudge is the best flavor. Okay, I think we can all agree on that.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just like it's pretty boring, but it's like a nice standard. It's ice flavored. Smooth Riding, I think you should definitely sign up to be an executive at Pop-Tart. You make the right decisions.
Yeah, so, I'm with B-Lab. I've never had a fudge Pop-Tart. My personal favorite, of course, is the brown sugar brown cinnamon sugar, whatever it's called.
That's fair.
Smooth Riding like in cherry, B-Love with cherry. Cherry's good. See, cherry's a standard. Cherry's like a classic.
Cherry?
Or strawberry.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm totally off my Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Ismead knows what's going on.
Listen, I also gotta be honest. My family does not buy Pop-Tarts. We buy like the Great Value Pop-Tarts, which they may not.
I'm about to kill a cat. What are you doing?
What? Guys, help. Please save this cat.
Not literally. She is pulling on wires right now. She has never done this before.
She wants to shut down the cast. I mean, she heard us talking about frozen.
She's
Pop-Tarts.
jealous. You guys are pulling on my
jealous of the
attention.
frozen Pop-Tarts.
Come here.
What's her name?
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut? That's a good name for a cat.
Well, it took me a while to name her. I couldn't come up with a name that I liked.
You know, my sister, she named her cat Lady, not knowing it was a boy, and then she just called it Lady ever since. I think that's a pretty funny name.
We did this. I did that with when I was a child. We got a dog. We thought it was a girl, so we named her Brody. Turned out it was a boy. We just stuck with Brody. And then me and an ex-girlfriend, we had a litter of kittens, and we named them all. And one of them looked like a little old man, so we called him Winston. And then we found out Winston was a girl, so he was renamed Little Miss Winston.
Oh, it's a cute little cat.
Oh, she was adorable.
I don't get the whole like cats versus dog things. In my opinion, they both have their pros and cons. You know, like dogs, unconditional love, but like you kind of got to earn the respect of a cat. So like there's a bit of an appeal there for me when it comes to like dogs versus cats. Okay, Southern Sniper, I will not take that kind of slander. You cannot be saying cats are gross. Cats are adorable, dude. If a cat lets you give it tummy rubs, that's how you know. That's how you know you got the cat's trust.
I do believe I did just get an invite back into this game, so we should get started
we can
here
bring
again.
this back to Echo finally. I'm sure all the execs of VRML are gonna love our Pop-Tart talk.
I'll just blame it on you.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, sure. That sounds good. I like my stay here, guys. I died to talk about cats.
Well, it started with Pop-Tarts, frozen Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, it's just my ADHD, man. You know, I can't stay on a single can't stay on a single topic. I would like to bring up the chat. You know, some of you in the chat actually want to talk about the game a little bit. I saw earlier someone brought up the amount of stuns happening on the side of Spartans, and yeah, there's a considerable amount of stuns. We saw 18 and 12 by both Spank and Grumpiest Broom. It's a weird name. I've never heard a name like Grumpiest Broom, but I'm here for it. It's kind of cool.
Well, it's a particularly apt name. If you've ever met the man, he is a grumpy individual. He'll tell you himself. Well, maybe he won't, but you'll find out quickly. I hope he's watching this after the fact. I hope he's watching the VOD. But just so you're aware, Wazdaaa, you got that link in that channel that chat does not have access to.
So quick.
But we are back in with these teams. Hopefully we will get started here for this second round. I'm going to ping them, let them know we are good to go when they are. We're still missing a few. I'm going to even say that. We're good to go when you are. See, that's what my father does. If I call him and he needs help with something, he's got to very, very painstakingly details every step. Particularly when I don't need to know.
So today I actually put the keys in my car and then turned them. It was quite exciting. All right, so we're about one player away from getting back into the action.
If I had an object and we were in the same room, I would throw that object at you.
I wish someone would do that to me more often. It kind of needs to be done. I think everyone's here, so I think we are so close to actually having something other than an impromptu cat and Pop-Tart podcast for you guys in just a matter of minutes. So please stick tight. We will get some ultimate frisbee action going. And
you heard it here first, folks. Wazdaaa, an enemy of cats and Pop-Tarts.
No, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to sue you for that one. That's slander and that is libel and that is all bad things.
Except I actually believe what I just said. So,
man, that's rough. Oh, we actually... Oh, okay, now we're figuring out the...
Comrade.
All right, we are so close to actually starting. I say that, and then they switch up the teams again. I'm in pain right now. I just want to get this game back on.
Oh, yeah, they're swapping. So, yeah, they're swapping sides. So I got to go hit that button. Not a problem. It's good-ish, just like that. It's going to be the second round. Spartan on the left, high voltage on the right.
Oh, okay. See, like, I messed up my sticky notes labeling each team on my monitor, so I've been, like, having to switch it. So that honestly works out for me. Well done. I'm so glad they did that. Guys, we are actually so close to getting into this. Let's talk about mechanics. A player in the chat asked about mechanics. The sort of mechanics that high-level players are most using are, like, obviously regrabs, where you grab off of each other like this. You can see these players sticking together and getting a super high velocity to kick off the game. Those are one of those very, like, common mechanics that higher level players are more adapt to, that really give them a big advantage against these slower teams. Speaking of these slower teams, Spartan, they're gonna have to step it up if they want to win this second round, and that's exactly what they're looking to do. Grumpiest Broom Oh, he's going to send it on downfield. Not Spartan. High Voltage is going to have to step up the pace if they want to win this one. And the ball goes down, picked up by Voodoo. And he's looking for the goal, a bounce off the backboard. And there it is. Voodoo with the first shot of the second round. The momentum for Spartan continues.
Yeah, Spartan going to take that first goal in the first round as even, you know what, it does kind of mess up the, so it wasn't High Voltage. I'm going to have to, hold on, I can fix this. I don't know, actually, I don't know if I can fix this. I don't know how to fix this. Oh, yes, I do. Boom, just like that. That one's going all the way down field there into the hands of Alduin. Alduin forwarding that one up there to Spank. Spank up to Grumpy as I do get that win attributed to the correct team. Grumpy sending out across there. Voodoo ducking one, back to Grumpy, bringing it in. What a stop there by Phoenix. Looked like he could, it was almost a surprise himself that he got the save. But Voodoo, he picks it up, gets stunned out. Phoenix touches it, he gets stunned out, it's up to the ceiling. Voodoo touches it, he loses it, but gets it back. Pulling a bit of a Joker train here with Spank coming in the bubble. Yeah, and he's gonna get it in for the 2. They're up by 4.
Yeah, that's some good team play. That's the sort of play that works out fairly well. You just hang on to your teammate, let them take you for a ride, and wiggle around a bit. And you know, it's a pretty secure strategy to get yourself closer towards that goal, and it's going to secure Spartan their 4th point of round number 2. Phoenix gets the ball early and a quick boost up from Grumpy's Broom will try to get the ball. He might actually get it, but he'll throw it on up. That's going to be a scramble for the ball, and Goran Jr. He'll send that disc all the way towards the other side. Alduin is there with the response, looking for any passes he could possibly find, and he'll take it towards the left mid. Pass it on up to Spank, and he'll throw it on down. A missed pass will not find Grumpiest Broom. And there it is. Spank takes the disc, passes it on back below, but no! He's not able to get the pass and the score. So there it is. Sending it on back down the field. Oh my god. Oh my.
That was very close. Oh, another opportunity here, though. Goran Jr. coming in. Goran Jr. taking the shot. But it hits that post, and now it's going to get sent out of the bubble. A touch there by Phoenix on the back line. Fire Ninja sending it in, taking a bounce there, bouncing back out of the bubble. Lowell's trying to track this one down in the near side trap. He does. Sends that one across. Good pass there to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja sending that one across there to Goran. Goran, he gets stunned out on the far side post. And Grumpy is going to get that one. Oh, not quite cleared out. Phoenix picking it up. Phoenix sending it in. Picked up by Goran Jr. Goran Jr. What a beautiful setup there to Fire Ninja, but the stun from the chain. Stopping that from happening. Grumpiest Broom now trying to send that one away. Fire Ninja trying to track this one down on the back line. Does. Sending it back in. Lulz picks it up. Lulz sending it across to Goran. Goran one-on-one. Bringing it down. He's going to get it for the 2. 3rd time's the charm. They're going to put 2 on the board here. Cutting that lead in half. High Voltage. Yeah.
Yeah. High Voltage. I mean, that's exactly what you're going to need to do. I mean, that was some very good defensive play on the side of Spartan there, but it just wasn't enough in the end. You have a very confident player sending it towards the goal, and there's not much the goalie can do at that point. Now, I say that, Fire Ninja gets an opening onto the net, but will not be able to capitalize. Goran Jr. takes the disc, looking for a pass on back towards that bow tie, and he'll send it towards the right side. Lulz gets the disc, and a slam pass by Fire Ninja, assisted by Lulz, and we're tied up in this game. High Voltage, they're still in this.
Yeah, just like that, High Voltage tying it up here. 4 minutes in to round 1. Scores a 4-4. Any more 4s? Who's number 4? Anybody number 4? No, there's a 42, Alduin. But it will be Spartan here with his shelf advantage. Number 42, Alduin handling that one. Sending it up there, Grumpiest Broom. Grumpy sending that one up. Trying to get it to Voodoo, but it's out of reach. And Phoenix is going to pick that one up. Phoenix now trying to clear it out. Take some bounces there. Picked up down by Goran Jr. Goran Jr. trying to pull the ender. But he gets stunned out nonetheless. Loses hand on it. It's going to be cleared back into the high voltage zone here by Spartan. But picked up now by High Voltage. Goran Jr. getting the hand on it. Sending that one up there to Lulz. Lulz slowing it down here on the far side in his own zone. Sending that one up, but right there in the hands of Spank. Spank sending it back in. Trying to get it to Voodoo. Takes some bounces there. Ooh. That one almost swung into the goal. Voodoo touching it. He gets stunned out by Lulz. And it'll be Goran Jr. picking it up and getting that one cleared out. They're going to chain down for this one. Alduin is trying to get back into the goal here. Picked up a Fire Ninja, and he's going to hit it for the 2. High Voltage, just over the halfway mark of round 2, is going to take a 2-point lead.
Yeah, some very good play there by High Voltage, is able to gain themselves the first point advantage they've held in this series so far, and we're more than halfway through this game. This is going to be a tight game down towards the very last minute. I can already tell. Spartan advantage Joust. Oh, just getting sent down towards this right tunnel, but Gordon Jr. is there with the interception, looking for his opportunities. He spots 2 mid, and that's the chain. He's going to find his way to Fire Ninja, and he passes it low. But the interception may be there. It's going to be a scramble, and there it is in the hands of Lol. Sends it on over towards Phoenix. He has 3 players in the bubble right now, so no matter where he passes it, it's going to dunk. Goran Jr., the 0 meters per second, 0 meter goal. That's how it's done.
Yeah, another timeout here after that last one. As High Voltage take a 4-point lead here. Grumpy shaking his head as we're incidentally following him right now. Certainly not intended, but not sure what the situation is at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, who called this? Do we know who called this timeout exactly?
No, not sure.
I'm going to go ahead and assume it was Spartan. I mean, nobody has dropped out of the game just yet. There is one player standing still in the lobby, but that's just about it. So I can assume they're going to take this time to talk to each other and figure out what needs to be changed. I mean, they had a very dominant first round, so they need to be able to gain that advantage back and get back into their flow state. But High Voltage, I mean, they're bringing it to them, and it's looking like we could be going to a round 3 like I had speculated.
It's very possible to go to that round 3. Now, Lanson in the chat asking, how many timeouts do you get? You'll get responding 1 per team per match, and that's another good reason to presume this was Spartan taking that tech timeout, as we did get a tech timeout by High Voltage in the first round, I'm fairly certain. And then there was also, for anyone curious, there was a timeout between rounds, but you get, that's not part of that 1 timeout per game business. Either team can extend that time between rounds to 5 minutes there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the players are really making the viewers feel like waiting. I mean, oh, that was a weird sentence. They feel like making you wait, guys. It's not our fault, and we're going to try and get you this coverage back in very, very soon. Spartan versus High Voltage, round number 2, and High Voltage wants to take us to a 3rd. Let's get on the way. Spartan Joust advantage. 2 players on either side of him. He could take this pass anywhere, but Alduin, he's biding his time, and you know, it's a good strategy. You are, I mean, not really. No, it's not a good strategy. You are down 4 points as it stands, so you really want to use these last 4 minutes as much as you can. But the aggression and the coverage by this High Voltage team has proven to be very effective on this side, as they're going to be able to get it off of their side, and they're going to be able to get a chain in towards the right side. They have a player on the inner side of the bubble, but it does not matter. A long shot, 3-pointer from the right wall by Fire Ninja. 16 meters per second, an absolute heater, and they gain the lead even greater. It's looking like we're heading to a round number 3 here, didn't we?
It certainly does. It's a 7-point lead here to High Voltage. Spartan going to come out of the tables here. Aldwin handling this one, sending it down to Spank. Spank across his Voodoo. Voodoo through mid, hitting Grumpy's Broom. Grumpy now sending that one back in. Was trying to go to Aldwin, out of reach. Lowell's trying to get there. Aldwin gets a slap right in the hands of Goran Jr. Goran moving into the bubble, has a cross pass. Does set up for Lulz. Grumpy not happy about that one, but they're going to get the 2 on the board. They have a 9-point lead.
Yeah, that is a very, very quick turnaround compared to round number 1, where we saw, I mean, it wasn't the greatest start from High Voltage. Here they are, they're bringing the coordination, they're bringing the pass, and they're bringing the plays that are necessary to bring us to round number 3 and potentially get themselves a better positioning in this Diamond Division. So let's see how it's done. High Voltage takes possession after an attempt onto their side. Goran Jr., he'll throw it on downfield in the hands of Alduin, and it's going to go back and forth here. However, there's only 2 minutes, less than that, on the clock. It's looking like we're heading to a round number 3 here, and I'm pretty excited for that one.
Goran Jr. handling this one in his bubble as he gets stunned out, but he does get it cleared out once again. This one all the way down into the Spartan bubble. Grumpy's Broom does get there to get the grab. Trying to send that one out, but they're right in the hands of Phoenix. Phoenix sending this one in. It's going to hit the teammate, Goran. Goran trying to softly place it. Phoenix, though, with a good slap there, trying to get it back to Goran. Goran now trying to track it down. It's actually going to be Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja trying to take a shot. Then Goran trying to do something funky. A little bit of Joker train, but doesn't work out. Voodoo trying to track this one down. 1 minute to go here. Still a 7-point game. Long shot from Spank. He's going to hit it for the 3. We're back within 6. There is still time. It's not over yet, but ooh, we're running out quickly.
Well, luckily for Spartan, it is the high voltage joust advantage, so if they can make this joust work in their favor, where they get up there quick, get in their face, and gain control of that ball, we could be looking at a very, very potential round victory. However, the time just keeps on ticking away, just 30 seconds, and doesn't seem like Spartan picked up game for this final 2 minutes.
So, yeah, looks like we are certainly going to go to that round 3. That's the ice right there. Fire Ninja sending that one in for the 3. And won't be the last, not necessarily the last goal. Actually, probably, as we only have a few seconds here to end this one. But, yeah, round 2 going to high voltage here. As there is going to be about 2-3 seconds as we come out of the tubes. But, yeah, round 2 to high voltage, 16-7 after that, that really lopsided round 1.
Yeah, I mean, not enough praise can be given to Fire Ninja. He was disgusting in that second round, getting a total of 10 points, more than half of his team's points in that round. He put his team on his back and said, guys, this is not over. We're taking this to a final round. This is the deciding round, and, well, if you are Spartans, you got to be looking towards what happened in round number 1. Because round number 2 just wasn't working in your favor. And on top of that high voltage, they've absolutely stepped up their level of play when it comes towards their pacing, when it comes towards their team play and passings. It's just all there for them in this second round. So we'll all see what can happen in this third round coming up in just a little bit.
Yeah, currently game high points going to Fire Ninja there with 10. Although, oh no, that's okay. We are missing the stats from that first round because we did change server. So, stats on the board right now are from round 2 only. And unfortunately, we don't have access to the stats from that first round. But yeah, we are going to get this third round started already. Teams are in the tubes. No timeout after that one. Countdown has begun. And there we go. 4 seconds on the clock. Teams are about to launch out here for this third round. A very contested third round at that, as it will be high voltage.
Oh,
with the headbutt there,
Lord.
sending this one into the bubble. It's going to be, ooh, almost picked up there by Lols. Not able to get a hand on it, and will be Grumpiest Broom picking that one up, sending it out. But right there in the hands of Goran. Goran sending it back in. Hits Lols. Lols has Fire Ninja cross. Fire Ninja with it. Sending it back. Good disc rotation right now. As Goran pulls that defender all the way out. Goran over to Phoenix. Phoenix looking for an in-pass. Sends that one across to Goran. Goran across to Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja taking that shot, but it's going to ding out of the bubble. And back in the hands of Goran Jr. here, slowing it down, trying to pull that defense out.
Goran Jr. doing as you said, looking to bait out any mistakes from the defensive team, but, well, the aggression is good, and the disc goes towards the high voltage bubble, and Grumpy is Broom to Electric Boogaloo. He will shove it on in, a nice 2-pointer, and Spartan, they're back in this series. They're looking to repeat round number 1.
Oh, Gilligan thought out 2 tier 1 subs there. Still in the race, he is for that top spot, though. Still being beaten out by Swoop right at the moment. But thank you very much for those. Gil, as that shot was on, but Phoenix covers that lane, gets that one sent up there to Goran. Goran now trying to send that one through. Was looking for a pass. Is going to be a bit short, but Lols picks that one up. Lols sending this one in. It's Fire Ninja. Fire Ninja taking a shot. He's going to hit it. And they have tied it up again here in this third round. 1.5 minutes in.
Fire Ninja still being an absolute gladiator for his team. That he's going to be able to get the first goal for his team and keep them in this, and hopefully they're aspiring to take an advantage very soon. However, Spartan launch advantage. Here we go. Alduin takes the disc, pass on over towards Spank, and the pass up towards the upper trench. Will not find anyone. We'll call it a self-pass, sure. Just a back and forth between these players, and no movement being made towards his blue side. An unlucky bounce might give the high voltage team an opportunity to grab the disc, but it will not happen. It's just a scramble for anything here, as both teams are struggling to make the disc go where they want it to. However, Spartans, they'll be able to grab it. Will they be able to get it past half court is the real big question, and it barely is Fire Ninja. He'll send it on back. And oh, there it is. The high voltage chain into the Spartan bubble. Slam dunk, and there it is. High voltage, they maintain their lead, and this is even closer than I could have expected.
Yes, it is, and also I gotta say to Gil, apologies. Yeah, I don't see the, and I'm not able to check the all-time. So Gil, in fact, taking the lead again in the all-time gifted subs category. But this pass down, looking for Grumpy's room. Grumpy has a crosspass there, hits Spank, but a good read there by Phoenix. A stun Spank out. You know, trying to send that one out. It's going to get caught in that trap. Grumpy is there to pick that one up. Grumpy now. There's Voodoo cutting in. He gets a pass to Voodoo. Voodoo is going to plan it for the two. And once again, we are tied up here in round 3.
Yeah, I mean, some good avoidance of that high voltage defensive play. We saw a lot of commitments by those players, but the passing plays from Spartans were just better. They were able to avoid those pushes and were able to make that final execute and tie themselves up here. The joust is out, and well, Doran, he'll be able to pass on up all the way downfield towards Alduin. He'll be able to intercept that. But still, just no one really being able to have any time to stop and think. Both teams just getting up in each other's face and trying to make these plays happen in their favor. No opportunities being given up. We see a nice stun being taken out by Fire Ninja, and that's the kind of plays we've come to expect from this high voltage defense, especially in these last 2 rounds. Getting up in your face and not allowing you to take your time and think about these passes. We will see it. Well, Grump has a player on the left side, potentially could get into that bubble and get a sneak play. 2 players in this bubble, and he might go for the slam dunk. There it is, Voodoo. Well, he'll give his team the lead yet again.
Yeah, nice little move there from Voodoo. Bring that one in. It looked like he might have faked a pass on the way down. No, he did not. That was just my eyes playing tricks on me. But we'll be high voltage here with this shout advantage. Phoenix juking out Grumpy quite effectively at that, but the pass a little bit off. Goran does handle it. Goran now sending this one down. Unfortunately, no one in particular. Fire Ninja tracks it down, turning it around into the hands there of Lulz. Lulz trying to forward it through, but it turns over. Spank with it now. Spank sending this one all the way down and into the bubble. It's going to go narrowly near the goal. It was actually on its way in. Phoenix is there once again to get the grab. Send that one out of the bubble. Picked up now by Goran Jr. Goran Jr. with it on the near side wall, sending it through that near side tube all the way down into the zone. Picked up by Phoenix. Phoenix bouncing this one towards the goal, but it will turn over. Grumpy's firm with it now. Sending it out up to the teammate there. Voodoo, long shot there. Is that going to be on? I can't tell. No, just wide. Picked up there by Spank. And he hits that one for the 2. Spartan has a 4-point lead.
A hard commitment from Spartan will give them that 4-point lead, as you mentioned. And Grumpy has Broom and Fire Ninja for both of their teams have been amazing on both sides. Fire Ninja is doing his absolute best to be everywhere at once and put an end to this Spartan offense, but it's just been so hard with these passing plays, and we see it coming through even more. A send on downfield. Well, they'll be looking for someone, but the rebound and the interception is there. Voodoo takes that disc, sends it on over to the right side, and Grumpy's Broom, well, he'll be looking to send it on over towards high voltage side. It's been a nice back and forth, and both of these teams' chains have been effective. So here we go. The pass on down towards Phoenix is good, and they're going to start biding their time and looking for opportunities that may arise. However, Spartans is just waiting on their side of the field. They're realizing that it's just a back and forth, long shot after long shot, so they're getting ready for that, and now they can finally set up for a potential execute. Passes are good, and there it is. A pass below towards Alduin. Will be able to shove it into the goal, and there's a 2-pointer, extending the lead for Spartan as they now sit up 6 points.
Yeah, beautiful setup there. I actually didn't even see Aldwin setting up as anyone watching can see. He was a little bit out of frame. Apologies to Aldwin. But yeah, up by 6 now is Spartan, as Goran is going to handle this one, ducking that attacking chain. Excuse me, the attacking Grumpy. Sending this one in. Wall's trying to track it down, just out of reach. Spank touches it. Aldwin gets that one cleared away. It's going to be back in the high voltage zone here. Less than 3 minutes to go. They're going to chain down after this one. Voodoo opportunity. Bringing it in. He's going to wait for a moment. Plan it for the 2. They're up by 8 with 2.5 to go.
This is exactly where you want to be. Spartan looking back to be... They're looking to be back in form towards that round number 1 type play. The passing plays are back online. And it's all happening here for them. 2 minutes to keep it in their favor, and all they have to do is keep off this high voltage offense, which they've been very good at doing, but 2 players in the lower trench might catch them off guard, and it does! Iron Ninja, he does it again, and he brings his team back to just a 6 points deficit. A very, very good play by Fire Ninja, and he is the absolute MVP of his team right now.
Brass monkey, that chunky monkey. Brass monkey chunky. That was a beautiful goal there from high voltage. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Just a beautiful play set up all the way down. Does that one count? I don't know, but that pass across there, pass back. Voodoo not able to get the grab. Fire Ninja pick it up. He's gonna get that one sent out, but there in the hands of Grumpiest Broom. Minute and a half to go here. Still a 6-point lead to Spartan, but not out of it yet is high voltage, but Spartan in possession. Pass up here to Voodoo. Voodoo has Spank cutting in. They're gonna go. They're moving in with a 3-on-1, and he mishandles it. Picked up by Spank. He's able to take out the trash. Brings it in for the 2. They're up by 8 with just about a minute to go.
Yeah, I mean Spank. He's been great as well. I mean it's been a back and forth. However, Spartan looks like they are starting to put the nails in the coffin. They're starting to write out their will, or High Voltage is starting to write out their will for their death here tonight. Now, it is worth saying, Spartan, this is not their only match of the night. They do have to play another full best of 3 after this. What?
Who took that shot? Chat, who took that shot? That was a cloud shot attempt. Who was it? Someone saw it. Spank took the shot. What are you doing, Spank? My goodness.
He's
He was an inch. He was only an inch off of it too, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, Dimwi, it looks like it's over. It looks like it's over for High Volt, as 10 points in 15 seconds is a bit of a hard one to achieve. I mean, game is nuts, but even he probably couldn't do that. And, well, there it is. Congratulations to Spartans as they secure another victory in the Diamond League for VRML. They're topping their division, or they're towards the top of their division, and they're looking like a very promising team. High Voltage, they also played very well in that game. I mean, they lost the first round pretty hard, but bringing it back in round number 2, they gave us a pretty good show, and I thank them for that.
A good show it was indeed. Also, Terposaurus, if you have a problem with the way I sang Brass Monkey, I invite you to go listen to this song and then come back with the same opinion, because yeah, BC Boys aren't exactly known for their operatic voices, but yeah, an entertaining game that was. I agree with you, Wazdaaa. Spartan gonna take that one in 3, 2-1 over High Voltage. A big victory for those guys, and a big that loss there hurts for High Voltage. Hopefully not kicking them out of that top 5 potential. They do have let's see, they've played 6. This is their 7th, so they probably have another game on the week, and they're gonna get a couple more next week to try to you know, kind of kick back up, hold on to that the top 5. Well, it's 11 to 15, so top 15, you know, so but we say top 5 on the ladder. But yeah, Spartan with a very convincing victory. But we're not done with Spartan just yet.
No, we're not. Spartans, they'll be playing another game tonight, right after this one, I believe, and they will be facing up against the Rusty Robots. Are we getting into that? Are we going straight into Rusty Robots versus Spartans?
Basically, yeah. We're just going to be waiting for I presume Rusty Robots to join the server. We will take a quick intermission. while we wait for that one to get set up and get all that going. But yeah, we're not going to be gone for very long at all. As once we get into that new server, we will be back. So yeah, so don't go anywhere. Actually, did we do I owe some I don't remember if I started. I did, so I owe some points to some people. And looks like maybe some people, maybe a lot of people losing some points here, but there you go. As it was Spartan that did take that one. So, all right, so we will be back in just a few minutes. You hold tight. Don't go anywhere. I'm just stalling until I can hit this button.
I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head.
Young empty goal sends it in. That was a no look. Was that a no look?
Skillet instead gets tangled with the defenders, so Big Bot, a little bit of a flourish maybe to untangle. Let's see if they can get the goal, but instead it's Ant Gas. Maybe making sure that it's guaranteed an 8-point lead.
We're gonna chain through a bunch of players. And nice grab by Essen. Shotbot Norris hits those.
It will bounce off that wall. High voltage, he can capitalize off the clear. Taking too much time, opting to slap his back. So Goran's here finding that cross. So Law's sending it right down to post. And Phoenix right in the bubble. Gonna go for another cross. The Fire Ninja to finish that off.
There's two on the board there from Shotbot Norris as Essen goes crazy.
From this unlove, 'cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.
Deep across there to Caption going up there to Mamba taking the shot, big save there by Kong, but doesn't get it out. This one's still loose. Now Zach with it. Zach, he's gonna get in his pocket, picked there by Jay Walker, and he gets that one cleared out through that near side tube all the way down. That's gonna be Gabe picking it up, empty goal. What a stop by Zach! You monster! Oh, what? That's ridiculous. I'm done. It's done now, and the other chain picks it up. Some quick back and forth here. It's Game now. Trying to turn that one around. Good shield there. Sun's out too. Gets that one sent into the zone. Up to Kong. Move it in on the near side, on the floor, up in the bubble. Cross pass there to Game. Dr. Pocket. Hayes there to raise. That was a really quick chain there from Ethereal, but they weren't able to get the hand on the disc. Of course, that cross pass doesn't quite get to Oculus there. Actually, ultimately does. He's going to end her. Single shot there. And then Oculus there sending that one back to Meatballer on the back line. Meatballer sending this one up to Al. Sending this one in. Hits Connemara.
My name is V-Love, and I play for Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Palace, and I play in Project Mayhem.
Hi, I'm The Law. I play on Project Mayhem.
Hi, my name is Banzi. I play for Project Mayhem.
We are excited to change up the game, create some new metas, and to create entertaining matches.
I think our greatest challenge this season is definitely trying to get into that super top tier of the master tier and competing with those guys and at that speed and just that level of experience. How we're going to get to it is the tough part, and just basically put in the work and stay positive and just build team chemistry.
So Joker in Season 1, they didn't go undefeated. And welcome back, everybody, to, in fact, Rusty Robots versus Spartan. And, yeah, back for one more. I'm on SirDimwi, joined once again, and for one more by Wazdaaa for this one here. Wazdaaa, as the teams are ready to go. They have already hit that bud. We're going to get started here, but Wazdaaa, kind of excited to see how this one plays out, personally.
Yeah, there's a lot of elements that go into. They're doing well in their division. Rusty Robots, they only have, I think, 2 losses to their name. So, I think it's going to be interesting to see how Spartans really deals with having, you know, they've already played a full best-of-3 that went to the 3rd map. It all really depends on, you know, do they have the endurance to keep this up? And I'm sure, as Diamond teams, it's likely to happen. Now, passes are being... Robots is net. But a boop will get the ball out of their hands momentarily. A scramble for the disc will find his way into Grumpy's broom, and Voodoo is there with the catch. Now looking to make a play on towards this net. The pass will not find Alduin. In fact, it'll go to Selkoid, who will send it down towards his teammate of Beach Flare. Looking to send it even further down, and that is a long shot, nearly half court by Beach Flare, and that's a way to kick off this first round.
Oh, and somebody in chat asked me to start off a prediction. A little late. We'll go ahead and do that one for 5 minutes here. As yeah, Rusty Robots are going to get that first goal there. Beach Player sending that one in from half court. As it is going to be a Spartan here with this jealous advantage. Grumpy sending that one up to Voodoo. Voodoo bringing this one in, 2-on-1. Goalie stunned out. He's going to play it for the 2. They got 2 on the board. Rusty Robots still up by 1, but only the 1.
A decent play there by Spartans. That'll get them a nice 2 points. They're still in the deficit by 1 point, but, you know, it's workable. We're only about 2 minutes into this first round, so with the Rusty Robots advantage joust, we are off. A slap on up to the left side, actually, will not find its intended target, and we're going to see a Spartan chain try and get it. However, it will just be a bit too late over towards the Spartan side. Well, Beach Flare will take it and throw it on down with the player in the bubble. Rusty Robots could find a play, but it is intercepted by Grumpy's broom, and he'll send it on back, actually back towards his side, as the full clear is not completed.
And Selkoid, he picks that up, gets stunned out, tries to headbutt it away. Spank gets it back, but Selkoid gets it back himself. Selkoid sending that one up, and Arctic's trying to get there. But a good pickup there by, that was Grumpy's broom, and that one gets sent on the bubble. That chain picking it up, Spank and Voodoo sending it in. Spank now with it, Spank sending it in, looking to roll that one, was trying to get it, I believe, to Alduin. Grumpy picks it up, trying to send it to Alduin as well, and that one gets slapped on the bubble by Antarctics, but will still loose for the moment. Voodoo trying to get there, slaps it to the back line there for Spank. So Spartan still in possession here, still down by 1, 3 minutes off the clock in this first round. Alduin slowing it down, sending it in, is going to hit Grumpy. Grumpy, though, getting stopped by Selkoid. Selkoid gets stunned, but not before he gets that one out. That's a good chain, getting down there. Beach Flare and Antarctics try to pick this one up. Beach Flare, though, he's going to get stunned out with Voodoo, and now Alduin with it here for Spartan. So that was a very close opportunity there for Rusty Robots. For this, is that off of the barrier.
Yeah, there it is, and well, Selkoid is able to recover it before any members of Spartan can get the disc on their side. A throw downfield will not find its intended target. And Grumpy's broom is there with the interception. Now, Well, two of his players are actually behind him right now, so he's just going to have to send it on upfield, and that's exactly what he'll do. A regrab will actually send him even closer towards the goal, but the goal is not made. A pass down will not find its teammate, and Amarillo, and Antarctics will be able to send it to a blue member. Blue member still working on this goal, and Rusty Robots are still trying to get it out of their side. It's been a bit of a struggle, and All Doing sends it on over towards Voodoo. A player on the bottom left bubble could potentially be dangerous, but Voodoo just sends it straight towards the goal. And there it is. Spartans are able to take their advantage.
Yeah, fantastic goal there from Spartan. Getting another 2 on the board. They're going to take the lead here. That was almost 2.5 minutes since the last goal. So a lot of jockeying around for this one, in this one. Now will be, Rusty Robots on the South advantage. Vanquish sending it up to the Beach player. Beach player going over to Selkoid. Selkoid down to Antarctics. Antarctics going back across to Selkoid. Selkoid across to Beach player. They've got 3 on the bubble. Back to Selkoid. Selkoid across to Antarctics, who plants it for the 2. They've got a 1-point lead once again here. And this is maybe how this game is going to be. This kind of back and forth 1-point difference.
Yeah, it's what we come to expect from this division. I mean, some very high-level players here making some very high plays, so I'd expect nothing less of a 5-4 scoreline going into the second half of this first round. Grumpy, well, he'll send it on down. It's a nice pass towards his teammate of Voodoo. Voodoo is biding his time all the way across the map. He'll be able to get the pass towards Spank, but a missed pass below will allow Beach player. He'll be able to get the grab and send it on downfield. That's Antarctics with a full clear. And now it's up for this orange chain actually coming in very quick, and there it is. Put it on in, and they're able to lengthen their lead.
And yeah, there you go. Rusty Robots pushing up by 3 here. With just over 4 to go. And I can see the chat.
Yeah.
Kind of taken aback by this. Maybe feeling a bit like Citron right now. Is Aldouin sending this one over to Spank. Spank sending this one up to Voodoo. Voodoo on the ceiling, taking that shot. That was going to go wide. Grumpy not able to get the grab on that one. That one's out of the bubble into that trap there. And the Rusty Robots chain is able to get there. They're going to send this one into the bubble, the blue bubble. They got a player down there first with that bounce. Not favorable. Grumpy, though, he's going to get stopped. Beach player with it. Beach player behind the goal. Sets up Selkoid, who hits it. They've got a 5-point lead.
Yeah, they're doing very well right now, and unfortunately for chat, who has voted... Let me check this prediction right now. 91% voted for Spartan right now, so if I am pretty much most of you in chat, I'd be shivering my timbers as we speak. And Aldouin, well, he'll throw it on down. The interception by Antarctics is there, but still struggling to get any significant passes, and the passes is missed. Spank, he gets the ball, and, well, he'll throw it on down. Still, no real threat here for Rusty Robots as they're staying calm, cool, and collected. This orange chain could be looking to get a... Oh, he doesn't need the chain. He just needs the shot. Beach Flare, a long shot through 2 members of Spartans will be able to get them the 8-point lead. And we are now under the 3-minute mark. It is do or die here for Spartans. They need to step it up quick in order to stay in this first round. The advantage for Spartan on the joust is good, and here we go. Grumpy, he'll send it on up towards his teammate Voodoo. He's on the nest looking for a shot, and it's good. Voodoo, with the help of Grumpy's broom, he'll be able to shorten the lead as they're only 6 points away, and, well, that's exactly what they would need to keep this map competitive.
So now it's going to be Rusty Robots with the shouts advantage, currently up by 6. But up by 6 they are with 2 minutes to go here with the joust advantage, so they can just run the clock at the moment if they can keep their passes crisp. So far, looking good. Beast Player's just going to chuck that one all the way down. That was a set play, beautifully set up. Picked up there by Vanquish on the far side. Vanquish is going to get stunned out. Up to the ceiling. Antarctic's trying to track it down. Gets a good stun off. Pushes off, but gets a little bit too far away. This one's sent back through mid, but they're right in the hands of Beach Player. Beach Player with it now. Sending it all the way in. It's going to take a few bounces there. Turning over into the hands there of Voodoo. Voodoo sending it out. Ugly bounce there. Going to bounce to the far side wall. Antarctic's trying to track it down. He gets stunned out. It'll be Grumpy's broom picking it up. Grumpy now trying to send this one away. Bouncing up to the ceiling. Grumpy trying to get there. Selkoid touches it. As he gets stunned out, goes very near the goal, but does get sent out towards mid. Antarctics is there. Antarctics takes a shot. It's going to bounce off the nest. He gets it right back. That was just a self-pass coming in. A whole bunch of blues getting stunned out at the moment. What a read. What a shot. Selkoid puts it in. We like this stock.
We do. We do. You know, I'll be honest, I had a bit of insider trading. You did let the prediction go beyond when the match started. So as soon as I saw Rusty Robots, I put 1K on Rusty Robots. So I may be a little biased here today, but you know, you love to see it. You love to see stealing a lot of channel points from chat. And Selkoid, well, there's 40 seconds left on the clock. This round, number 1, is going the way of Rusty Robots. Spartan struggling to keep a lead or keep their team off of their tail, as they might be a bit winded from their first match.
Yeah, Alduin chucking this one all the way down there to Voodoo, looking to get one more, something to build off of to push into the next round, and there it is. Grumpy and Broom over to Spank. Spank plants it for the 2, but too little, too late. Rusty Robots are going to take a 6-point victory here in round 1, 14-8. And I can see chat just absolutely flabbergasted, really concerned about the channel points. But yeah, this is the way this one is going. You guys should not have shorted this stock because yeah, Rusty Robots are about to get one up on you here.
It's looking like it. I mean, it wasn't exactly a not close match. It was just 6 points off between these two teams. So, you know, it's not an absolute stomp. It just comes down to a few minor situations, a few plays, a few saves being needed to be made. So, going into round number 2, it's going to be very close, and I could see Spartan certainly taking us to round number 2. They had one hell of a best of 3 prior to this, and hopefully they have the endurance to make it through this match. We'll see what happens. Game will be getting on its way very soon, but taking a look at the statistics in this game so far, we love statistics here, is Voodoo and Spank putting in work for their team, getting 8 collectively. And well, on the side of Rusty Robots, we see Beach Flare, Antarctics, and Selkoid all with 6, 4, and 4. So all these players scoring high numbers besides Vanquish, but we'll call him a support player.
I cannot get it. Chat has never made me this. I've never ever been casting a game and had chat make me want to root for a single team so hard before.
Yeah, I just want to see chat lose points. I'll be honest.
At this point, I want to see the I want to see the blowout. I mean, I want to see the blow up in the chat. Although I feel bad because, you know, friends with a lot of the people in this game, but. Man, what an upset this would be, apparently. As Spanks I'm all out of sorts here, as this one's going to get sent back into the Spartan zone. Their chain was not going to let that one turn into anything as that clear out. Takes a goofy bounce, but into the hands of Alduin. Now on the far side, looking to clear this one out. Does get down into the zone. That chain very quickly picking that one up. Grumpy long shot there. It's going to ding off the top side of the post. Vanquish gets there first, sending it away. Picked up now by Spank. Spank behind the goal there to Voodoo. Voodoo to Grumpy. What a stop, Selkoid. That was ridiculous. You get a replay on that one, buddy, as this one's all the way out into the zone, into the other zone as the camera is catching up. Beach Flare sending it up there to Antarctics. Antarctics over to Selkoid. Selkoid trying to pick it up. Let's be down to the floor. Alduin slaps it away.
Yeah, I mean, extraordinary defensive play there, and, well, Spartans, they're not looking too shabby on their defense just yet. Disc goes far, and, well, the recover is there by Vanquish. However, it gets dinked off of that shield, and, well, they're struggling to get control. However, they will full send it down towards the Spartan side. But oh my, the Rusty Robots chain is there. A potential shot on goal, but they'll be able to take their time. They're slowing it down, and the pass over will not be able to make its way back in that bubble. And, well, Spartans are going to send it on downfield. However, Rusty Robots is there for the recovery. Struggling to get it, a bit awkward there, but they're able to get it in the end nonetheless. And still struggling for control. And Arctics passes it down left trench. And here comes the setup potentially. However, it may be intercepted. No, it is not. And the pass can be made to his teammates. And now they have full control and they can set up for and execute on this goal. A pass down will not find its target. And, well, here it goes. Voodoo is able to get it and clear it. So, both defenses operating pretty well, and some passes being missed. No points found just yet on either side.
This one cleared away from the bubble, but it's going to be Voodoo on the back line. Pick it up. Still scoreless. This is a bit of a change of a pace. Voodoo trying to take a shot at Antarctics with the headbutt. This one's out of the bubble once again. And, in fact, into the tubes there. Good shield by, I believe that was Alduin, but this one is still loose. Not picked up by Alduin. Alduin setting this one up is going to hit Voodoo. Voodoo thought he got the lane. Stays on the shot. Walking this one in. Takes that shot. Vanquish with the stop as he was under threat in the goal. They get this one cleared out into the hands of somebody there. That was Salcoy taking the shot. That one goes wide. This one bouncing out. Vanquish going to handle it on this near side wall. Vanquish sending this one into Antarctics. Antarctics go to Beach Flare. Beach Flare is going to hit it. And after 3 minutes in the second round, Rusty Robots are going to get the first goal. Going up 2-0 over Spartan.
Yeah, Rusty Robots making it look, but they are playing very solid out. He's slowing it down on Nest. He'll pass it on over to Voodoo. Selkoid looking to challenge Voodoo, but there's not much he can do there at that point without a teammate. And Grumpiest Broom, well, here comes the passes between these two players. The execute is happening, and there's the goal. Grumpiest Broom true. He'll slam it on in, and it's a tied game.
What a shot there from Grumpy. Maybe with a little bit of anger sauce on the side, but that was that was a shot. He sinks it into that corner. That's only 18 seconds after the first. So we were 3 minutes scoreless. And then we see two within 20 seconds in game time as Vanquish quickly over there to Beach Player. Beach Player sending that one into that tube, although that bounce not favorable. Antarctics does pick it up. Antarctics taking a shot. That was on, but Alduin was in that lane. Does get that one cleared out. Good lead share by Selkoid. He does get there first. He does pick it up. Now sending this one out as he gets stunned out. Hits the lip of the tube there. Picked up by, I didn't see who got the slap on it, but Grumpy trying to track it down, but a good slap there by Selkoid out. Voodoo now with it. Voodoo ducking one. How many, I've seen him do that so many times tonight. Trying to duck two, not able to pull off the second one. Selkoid trying to clear it out, but hits the station block. Bouncing around, Selkoid gets it back. That was just a four-dimensional pass. Grumpy's room pickup. The shot there just wide, not bouncing out of the bubble again. Antarctic trying to track it down. No, it's going to be Voodoo. Voodoo over to Grumpy. Grumpy bringing it in. Hits it for the two. Spartans up by 2, 4-2.
Yeah, Spartans able to keep it in. Some nice passing plays and some good shots. And a few missed saves there, but, you know, it's a high level of competition, and you know, it could be hard to save some goals, but here we go. We find Spartans up 2 points here, and Vanquish, he'll take that disc and send it on downfield towards his teammate. He has 2 on that side, but neither of them will be able to find it. However, Alduin, he's not exactly on Rusty Robots, but he'll get the interception nonetheless. Vanquish sends it on into the bubble again, but still won't find anyone. And that is a clean pass all the way down. Yeah, you're going to want quick, Rusty Robots, or else that's going to be a rough situation. A good send downfield. Not going to get intercepted. In fact, this could be a very nice execute here as they have a few players set up to just shove it into the goal. However, a missed shot will find its way into the hands of Grumpiest Broom. Send it on down towards Beach Flare for the interception, and it's tossed down towards Antarctics. Waiting his time, looking for his opportunities. He's going to look to send it, pass it up towards Selkoid, and there it is. Tied up yet again. And just back and forth, interception after interception after interception. Finally, a significant play being made, and, well, it's a tied game here. I'm sure chat is on the edge of their seats, waiting to see who is going to come out on top here. Will Spartan be able to take it to a third round, or will Rusty Robots take the lead? We're only in 4 minutes left in this round. It has to be decided soon.
So Spank with it on the far side, sending it near side, hits Grumpy. Grumpy going up to Voodoo. Voodoo taking the shot. That one's going to ding. And Alduin trying to get the grab, is unable to handle it. Antarctic's right behind him. He does have teammates there now backing him up. So, but Alduin just clearing it back in. It turns over. Beach Flare there to get the grab. Beach Flare sending it in. He's trying to get that one down to Antarctics, but a little bit out of reach, and now Beach Flare is ultimately the one to pick it up. So Beach Flare picking up his own send-in, taking that shot, was looking to go off the backboard, but goes quite a bit wide, and now Spank with it. Spank clearing that one up. Looking to send that one, was trying to get it to Alduin as he was boosting in off of that chain. Alduin now sending this one up there to Voodoo. Voodoo, he gets stunned out. That one's bouncing towards the floor. Selkoid able to get the slap on it, and now it's back into the Spartan zone. Who will get there first? We have a bit of a race for it. It will be Grumpiest Broom. So Spartan back in possession. Try to clear this one back into the Rusty Robot zone. Picked up there by Alduin. Alduin's across there to Voodoo. Voodoo both encroaching on the goalie here. Oh, and it's picked up. Excuse me, the pocket was picked. But now Grumpy with it. Grumpy doing some jukes, sending a shot. Vanquish with the grab, gets that one cleared out, and it's all the way out. It's going to be another race for this one. Both teams sprinting down for this one. It will be Beach Flare. Beach Flare does not miss. They are up by 3.
Yeah, Vanquish, he may not have the most scores on his team. He was a bit of a sleeper when it comes to points in that first round. But we can see by his play, he's been absolutely instrumental in keeping his team above water and making sure that that net stays untouched. Here it is. Spartan, they have 2 minutes to find 3 points, and that is, is right. That is a wrong direction if you want to not get scored on. However, if you feel like getting scored on, by all means, send it that way. A 5-point lead here for Rusty Robots, and well, chat, I hate to say it, you guys might be losing a lot of channel points today.
I don't know who voted for Rusty Robots, but that person is about to be a very channel points rich person. Alduin sending that one across the Grumpiest Broom. Grumpy sending us through. 1:20 on the clock. They're down by 5. Spank picking this one up. They need a 2 and a 3 at the minimum. Trying to send it to Voodoo. Voodoo trying to track this one down. He gets stunned out. Beach Flare's there to pick it up. Couple more stuns going out. Beach Flare gets that one cleared, but only to Alduin on the back line. Alduin sending this one in. It's Voodoo. Voodoo going across the Spank. Spank off of the inside of the post and then off of the back of Vanquish's head. And they get this one cleared out. Under a minute to go here. They're chasing this one down. Selkoid shot. He hits it.
There it is.
7-point lead. I got to do some math. I think that was it. I think that was the ice.
Yeah, well, that's going to be pretty much it for Spartan. They have 40 seconds to make up a 7-point deficit. That's about as hard as it gets. We'll keep hope, as I'm sure many of you in chat are still keeping up hope as much as you can. But it is going to be a hard one to see. A pass to the top of the ceiling might be fruitful in a little bit, but no, it'll be able to get caught by Rusty Robots. A 2-pointer, well, it's not going to be enough. There's only 15 seconds left, and they have a bit more than 3 points to find. So that will be Rusty Robots taking the victory here. GG in the chat. Very well played. Spartan just not able to keep it up for 2 best-of-3s in a row. So there it is.
Yeah, there it is indeed. Chat apparently blindsided by this one. But 11-6 in favor of Rusty Robots, and what a victory for these guys. A very proving game. I mean, showing apparently quite a few people that they are ready for that Challenger Cup. As my objects are breaking on me right now. I can't get this to move on to the next scene. There we go. Yeah, what a victory for these guys, and they just made a whole bunch of people very poor. So we're gonna hit this button, and we're gonna see the reaction from the chat as it lags out for me. There we go. 90% to 10, 102 to 11. Oh my goodness.
Give me my points, Dimmy.
So here we go.
Give me my points.
Here we go. Kaboom. Who's the big winner on this? I'm pretty sure it announces
Amundsen at 11,000 points. Let's go. All right. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, what a victory there for Rusty Robots. Wow, that is a lot of points that just got lost there. Well, it's not letting me. I thought we could see the details. There we go. Spartan. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know how this stuff works. Whoever got that is insane. Ryroff got 49K. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow. What a victory, the Rusty Robots, though. I mean, Beach Player. I'm sure Fly's watching. You know, those two I've seen that pair playing for so long, and they've always been friendly and never, always just good people. And to see their team here, Rusty Robots, with Vanquish, with Selkoid, with Antarctics. Selkoid and Vanquish in particular, players I've seen around for a very long time. Antarctics is also not new. This is a team that is certainly earning their climb up this ladder, and you'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. What a victory for these guys. Yeah, but this was our last cast on the evening, at least for me, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So before we are done for the evening, Wazdaaa, anything you want to leave us with?
You know, it's just a standard message, yo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means a lot. And our production team, we try to put on a very good show, and Dimwi does a really good job of carrying it all. So, you know, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you guys so much for all of your points. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.
All right, with that, I've been SirDimwi. That was Wazdaaa. This is VRML 1. You just watched Rusty Robots versus Spartan. We are done for the evening. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. You know what? I can't. Hold on. It's actually going to take a second because I already started closing out on all my stuff. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not, I'm just not doing the right job. Oh, actually, there was something I really needed to tell you guys. About.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.